What is up, fam? This week at Sideways, we got another car in. Old car that we built years ago that kind of went down the line through more and more of the homies to another one of our homies now. So got our buddy Brian over here working on his 1.5 JZ and his Mazda Miata that we built. I will go ahead and link the YouTube and all the others, maybe even some pictures or some other stuff that I can put into the video too, as we're talking of like years ago we actually built this car, and basically fully modified Miata. I mean, big old intercooler, like super style core. I modified the whole cross member. As you can see on the firewall's been boxed out to fit. I'll flip the camera and kind of show you guys some of the stuff that was done to get this finished. But shifter lines up in the OEM location. I mean, this car's already on E85, on AEM, standalone, injector upgrade, a whole bunch of other stuff. But what everybody didn't kind of know about this is the engine did end up grenading on the customer about a year ago. He ran it basically on low on oil. The oil pump failed, blew the engine up, and you know, rod knocked it or whatever, and left it just kind of sitting in the driveway. Kind of gave up on it, put it online. I guess nobody bought it because it was broken. So our buddy over here ended up picking it up, brought it back to its original home that it was built at. Went ahead and built a whole new fresh engine for him. And we're going to be getting it back in the car. I'll also link in the description as well the videos of the whole entire build through his channel. I mean, it has a brand new head gasket, brand new head studs, brand new block that's just like was in way better condition than the one they originally used. Brand new turbo, like just brand new everything to get this thing all kind of going. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing back together, get it in the car, get it running in the next few days. And I just wanted to kind of show it this time around because the first time around I didn't actually really film anything except for just some pictures of us installing it on the dyno, shooting some two-step and stuff and flames and stuff. And besides that, I never really got the love that it needed. And I know that they're going to be showing this car a lot on their channels and stuff too in the next couple weeks and stuff when we finish it. It's been a major project getting the car back together because it was a major project building it in the first place. But we're going to go ahead and get into it and get the engine in the car and get it up and get it going. So let's get it. Here's the engine taken apart. We've already pulled the head off. It's already on the floor. We made it simple by taking everything apart as one. But as far as this goes, I mean, you're talking about total engine failure. I mean, rod knock, or is it this one? Hold on, right here, rod knock. Sure you can hear that noise. So pretty much all of them are totally destroyed. There's like liquid metal through everything, so we're having to be really diligent about cleaning everything. But yeah, man, I mean, we got the new one over here already cleaned up and ready to go. So we're gonna start putting all the stuff over from the other engine onto it and then getting it all back together, and we'll go ahead and shoot some shots of it running and revving because this thing just sounds amazing and is crazy fast and just one of a kind car. So let's get it. back on the Miata. There's a few things that we got to get done before we can get this thing started. And I was looking at its coil pack connectors, and it looks like we have 3 broken bad ones. This is really common for JZ. I just replaced this one. I got to put the insert in it. But you want to make sure when you're doing this to make sure that basically every single one obviously has the power in the ground facing the right way, so that you're not like flipping polarity on them. The car will run really crappy and like really messed up. So, and then a lot of the times with the cars breaking up and not running right, I mean, it's just not making a good connection. So, you know, anytime you have something like that, you definitely want to change to a brand new OEM connector. They sell them all over the internet. You can still buy them from Toyota. So right now I'm going to be doing that. I'm working on the wiring because when our buddy pulled this apart, he just ripped everything apart. So partially my fault for not just instructing everybody better on how to remove this stuff. It's honestly kind of a huge mess anyways, because this was done so long ago where, you know, you do the ghetto JDM harness to a V1 computer and, you know, just tune the car and all kinds of other stuff. So, I mean, anyways, you know, we got a lot of cleanup to do to make this thing all right. I'm going to make this the best I possibly can for the setup that it has, with wiring up a stock computer with a factory wiring harness and using, you know, 30-year-old wiring. So typically now we always do a brand new harness, you know, self-contained harness, and don't deal with any of this. But for the fact that he just bought this car for a bunch of money and he wants to just see it run and drive, we're gonna fix it for now, and then maybe we'll get him on Infinity later. So a lot more to do. Everything else is done though. Exhaust is hooked up, transmission's hooked up, clutch is bled, intercooler piping is all done. I mean, we still gotta tuck away and hide a few things and stuff too, but I mean, hoping to get this thing started today. So stay tuned, and you know, you get to hear this thing make some noise in a little bit. Little update. So it's been a little bit. We're about minutes from starting this thing for the first time right now on the brand new fresh engine that we put together for our buddy Brian from No Lift Shift. I will definitely be linking his whole entire YouTube channel of this whole build process that was done here at my shop. He put a lot of hours into this. I did guide him. He's one of our close friends, one of our like kind of sideways fam homies from like Drew Peacock and all the other homies that we have in our little squad. So super glad this went to a good home, that it's still on the sideways fam. A lot of stuff to cover with this thing. So in a few seconds, I'll be going ahead and going over this whole entire build with you once I get it started, of kind of everything that went into building this car. A lot of custom fab work. I did show you guys some of the stuff while the engine was out, like the custom cross member had to be modified and cut out and boxed out to fit. We did go ahead and go with like a box style mount, so you could use the OEM engine mount from like a SOAR to drop down onto it, and they were modified and put together. I won't go too much into that because obviously this is a one-off car and it was way too much work. I would never do this again at all, because it was just a huge project that was way underpaid and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it started right now, and then we'll get into it. So ECU's back up, all wired up. I gotta finalize that and put that away still. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the key forward. Go ahead and get in here. Key forward, got our wideband and our but the older style AEM serial gauge. So make sure we're not in gear. Give her a quick start. Let's see if it goes. Whoa. Yeah, brother. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, let's give her a little bit of time to get broken in. Nice. So we got about 40 psi of fuel pressure, so cool. Gotta burn off all that crap. The idle is just so low. Well, let's let her warm up. Go ahead and give her some revs. So it's alive. We're hooking up the wideband right now just to double check and see that everything's good. Brian's in the car, ready to go. First test drive. We're gonna just go ahead and I guess run it with no hood for now, just to check it all out. So I'm gonna have Caden go ahead and hop on the back of this. We're gonna do some super ratchet shit right now and just have him hang on for his life and see how it works, I guess. Talk about some utter fuckery we're going to do right now. Well, this is kind of sketchy. Alright, chill. Yeah, get a video of me. Yeah. I'm just checking this first. Chase down the right hand side, and I probably make a U-turn too. This leads out to the thing. Yeah. So that's gonna go ahead and conclude my video for this week, you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, check out any of the other videos. We got a lot of cool stuff that we build, a lot of cool stuff that's coming in. A lot of stuff we're taking this year to Supers in Vegas. So, I mean, keep up with it, and we'll see you next time.